our cleaning products from Hoover. And for this, the first time I've ever done this. We have a choice of a bagged vacuum or a bagless vacuum. And I said, well, really, what's the difference? Why would anybody want one or the other? And you told me why. Explain this. I want you to tell a story.
And this is the first time that we've ever done it, because we hear people, oh, well, I love bagless. Then we hear the flip side. Well, no, I like the bag. I have allergies, so I want the bag. What Hoover did today is we brought you the brand new WindTunnel 2, but you have options. If you like the bag unit, if you're a bag person, we have the bag for you with some great features. If you like bagless and you want to see your dirt or whatever your reason might be, we have the bagless version. Both of them, and I told Paul, both are great choices. Both clean equally as well. They're exactly the same as far as cleaning power. Both feature WindTunnel technology, which has been shown every single year. I was telling you this since 1997.
In the leading consumer magazine?
A leading magazine has ranked the WindTunnel #1 every single year. So this is the upgraded version, our WindTunnel 2.
That's 10 years.
I know.
10. All right, no, it's a limited number. I think we have like 100 in the bagless and about 150 in the bag choice. Now, I got to tell everybody this. This is what put Hoover on the map. I mean, they really started with vacuuming, and it was what it was all about. It was vacuuming. But if you want to find out how you can get a great Hoover machine that works for you on our flexible payment plan. If you want the bagless system, it's 4 payments of $79.98. If you want the bagged system, it's 4 payments of only $54.98. Now let's see this in action, because here's what I love about Hoover. Hoover's about a solution for cleaning your floor. They're not going to say that the bagged is better, but they're going to say, you want a great solution that's bagged, we're going to do it for you. You want a great solution that's bagless, they're going to give you the technology to clean it.
Exactly, and we feel like the WindTunnel is the best, so it's your choice today, the bag or the bagless.
Okay.
But let me show you, both clean equally as well, so I'm going to do just a little bit of both. This right here is our bagless. As you can see, it's a 12-amp motor. This has a self-cleaning HEPA filter that cleans itself every 6 seconds, so you never have to touch the filter and you never have to buy another filter.
Never replace the filter.
Never, and you never even have to touch it. The other thing that's great about both of these is they have the embedded dirt finder. I want you to keep your eyes here, because if you don't see the dirt in your carpet, which most of us don't, the WindTunnel picks it up with the dirt finder. There's a light that indicates whether your carpets are dirty or clean, so you know where to focus. So I'm going to turn it on. There's a lot of neat little features there. Well,
oh yeah, look at this.
There it is.
When it goes red, you know you got to do some more vacuuming in that area.
Exactly, and it tells you, then you know when it's done.
So red means dirty, green means clean.
Yes, and you can see in a couple passes when you get it up. Let's go over here to the potting soil.
Wow.
And WindTunnel technology means that it lifts and traps the dirt. It doesn't spit it around. So what we did is we picked up things that had bigger particles, which a lot of other vacuums start spitting
Anyway, stop there, because you can see
there,
now it said where you cleaned up, it went clean.
It's
now
clean.
When you go, watch what happens when you go on to the...
Now watch right.
There
it switches.
So that says dirty. There's hidden dirt that maybe you can't see.
And you can see in one pass, there's my first
Beautiful
pass.
Job.
It
now,
gets it clean.
This filter is automatically cleaning itself. I don't know if you can see up here how this is spinning.
Right here, this is the self-cleaning, a HEPA filter you'll never have to buy. You never have to clean. As it's rotating, it's putting all the dirt right into here. Now, as we go over here, watch that embedded dirt finder. There you go, one pass, and it turns to clean. In fact, you're going to start watching it. I notice as I'm vacuuming, my eyes are glued to the embedded dirt finder. So here we are over here.
Boy, it does a beautiful job. Now, one of the things that I like about this, everything is up and easy. Remember I talked about Hoover, how they make things easy? All of your other cleaning tools are right on board, as we talked about before. If you want to change from a hard floor surface to a low pile to a high pile, it's right within reach of your hand. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees to change anything, do you?
Right, you sure don't. And in fact, this is called our WindTunnel. The one that's the bagless is our WindTunnel Complete. It has all the bells and whistles. It comes with your standard hose right here, but today, as a bonus, we're throwing in the additional hose, so it turns it into a 20-foot hose. All your attachments are on board.
That's almost like the top to the bottom of stairs, if you're doing
well, it
like
is. And the other thing I wanted to show you, if you do take it to the top to the bottom of your stairs, here it is. If you notice, right down here, they put the hose. I just thought this was so smart. It's down towards the bottom of the unit, so when you pull it, I'm going to try and stretch it out.
Okay.
I guess I'll go, let's see, this way so you can see a 20-foot reach, and I'm going to start tugging on this thing.
That's pretty huge.
Look, oh, okay, I didn't snap it in, but hold on, let me come back here. You'll notice that the vacuum isn't going to topple over. So this just snaps in. There we go. It's locked into place. The reach is 20 feet. Here, so you can do all of your attachments. You can go up and down your stairs.
Awesome.
And look at this. In fact, Paul, you let go of that.
Yeah, you could totally go up and down your stairs.
And it's not, I'm tugging on it, I'm yanking it, and it doesn't topple over. So this is a bonus feature. It also comes with a bare floor attachment. So you can park this in the middle of your floor, go all the way around your room, and do your bare floor
And best
surfaces.
of all, it's a Hoover. I want to talk about the bags for just a second, because you said something that was really interesting to me, because I have never suffered from allergies, but you said there are some people, and you were like this, you said, where you wanted to have a bag system so that when you're done, you take the bag, you throw it away, and you never have to worry about touching dust. But there's an innovation. This is called Hoover Innovations Hour, right?
Right.
There's an innovation that Hoover made with the bag that makes it different than any other bag system I've ever seen.
Right, and I want to show you that. And you know, I have gone back, I sort of got on the bandwagon of the bagless for a while. I'm back to bags, and the reason why when I had my son, he was born with allergies and all this stuff. So my allergist gave me a list of everything that we had to change. We had to change our lifestyle, basically. I went back to a bag. So if you do suffer from allergies, one of the things that the doctor usually tells you is to use a bag unit. And let me show you why. When you pull this out with Hoover, everything is contained right inside here.
Right.
All of your dirt, all the dust, all the debris inside here. When you pull it out, now this is the bag, look at this on the tray. It shuts that off, and you throw this away right here. So everything's trapped inside there.
So you don't have dirt or dust billowing out of there.
The dust isn't flying back. Now, it's just, as we mentioned, there's two different vacuums here. There's a bagless and a bag. Today, it's your preference. We know that some of you need, like myself, we need a bag. So this works great for our family. Both work the same. They're both great vacuums. WindTunnel's ranked #1. So it's just a matter of whichever one you would like. This one is our WindTunnel Complete. It has all the bells and whistles. This is what put Hoover on the map.
And that's the one that we have the fewest of, by the way, is the bagless. So if you'd like to get this, maybe 7 dozen of the bagless is all we have. Again, easy to turn on and off. Everything's within reach. All of your above floor cleaning is included. In the case of the bag vacuum, 4 payments of $54.98, I believe it is. Yeah, 4 payments of $54.98. Comes with 3 bags to get you started. The bagless, of course, you'll never need to replace a bag.
Right.
In either case, you never need to replace a filter.
Right. And the other thing, we were showing you the embedded dirt finder. Both the bag and the bagless have the embedded dirt finder. And I'll just show you that up close. Down here, there's a little indicator. There's a light. So when you're cleaning, all you have to do is look over, and if it's red, it means it's dirty. Green means it's clean. So you watch the light. And I'm not kidding, Paul. I find myself, I'm not even looking at my carpet when I'm vacuuming. I just watch the light indicator down there. And then when it's green, I know I can move on.
Well, this is important because there's a lot of carpet down there where it looks clean on the surface, but we can't see the sand and the dirt that's down there kind of abrasively eating away at the fibers of your carpet. You don't want to have to replace your carpet very often. This lets you know, hey, wait a minute, you're not done yet.
Right.
Until you get the green light.
Right. So you may have to go over a certain area for a couple minutes. It's the stuff that you don't see that this finds. Well, okay, what I want to do now is demonstrate WindTunnel technology. That's what put WindTunnel on the map, and what it means is that it lifts and traps the dirt, and it doesn't spit it back out on your carpet. So I have just your standard upright. This just represents any other vacuum.
Okay.
This is WindTunnel technology here. I put some sand. This is what we do in the Hoover laboratories
sand, yeah.
under black lights. We have, this is our glow sand that glows in the dark. We don't have the black lights, obviously. But watch as I go over the yellow sand. Okay, we measure. And the independent labs, what they look at is what's left on the carpet. That's called a half pass. So you can see there's just a couple little yellow kernels around. It didn't spit it around. It just left a little bit behind. Now this represents every other vacuum that's not WindTunnel technology, that doesn't have the added device. Well, hold on here. There we go.
Boy, I mean, they made it hard to put that one down, huh?
Okay, so watch this. This is just any other 12-amp motor. These both have the same amount of power.
Oh, my.
And, okay, let me give this 2 passes. Now, this sand is a little bit heavier
You have got to
than
be
normal.
kidding me. Now, that is just a brilliant demonstration.
I can't turn it off.
It's on the other side.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Paul.
But look at how
at the
many
difference here.
it left, and you did 1.5 passes. This was a half pass over here. Boy, that is a visual difference in the cleaning technology right there.
And this is the reason why you can see it so well. It's fluorescent sand. This is what we use at Hoover to see under black lights what's left behind.
That's
Think about it,
extraordinary.
you know, sand, it's not fluorescent, so you don't see it. Everything else lifts and scatters. The difference with Hoover is it traps the dust, it traps the sand, and it doesn't spit it back out on the carpet. That was a half pass. So this is the stuff that you're not seeing. And then also remember,
You know what it means?
your,
More efficient cleaning in less time.
absolutely.
That's exactly what that means.
And with that embedded dirt finder, it's also more efficient cleaning because you're going to be spending your time now where you need to be. I also want to show you the other